Take your one thing I desire, only this I see, just to dwell here forever. This will be my posture, laying at your feet. Oh, just to dwell here forever. Dearest Father, closest friend, most beautiful, most beautiful, you are, dearest Father, closest friend, most beautiful,
Recording in progress.
This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior all the day long.
Recording stopped.
There's nothing less. Lift up your worship, lift up your I'm so in love with you. You're beautiful.
Who's saying connecting to audio connect?
Hello. Hello.
Fix my eyes on you.
Hello.
You're beautiful. So beautiful.
Now we can hear you,
Come on,
Connect.
listen, y'all. I'm so in love. I'm so in love with you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. So beautiful. So with just one look, everything changed.
Finally, it has just took me
I'm
3.
captivated. I'll never be the same. With just one look, everything changes. Yes, it does. I'm captivated. Yes, I am. I'll never be the same. Say y'all. With just one, everything changes. I'm captivated. I'll never be the same. Just one of your holy face. I'm captivated. I'll never be the one more time. Just one. One thing I desire, only this I see, just to dwell here forever. This will be my posture, laying at your feet. Oh, just to dwell here forever. Dearest Father, you are most beautiful. Your presence, you are dearest Father. of your face, you are dearest Father, the closest friend, most beautiful. You are, oh, and there are no words. It's not. We sing, oh, I know, cause you've been that good to us, cause you've been that faithful to us. My love, my life, let it sing. There are no words. This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior all the day long, all the day long. There are no words. There's nothing left. I love, lift up your worship
the Vice Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellors, the deans, campus rectors, HODs present here, academics, students, and the most special one to our day's special person and her family. Good afternoon. Before we start this program, allow me to do a few housekeeping announcements. The first one, as we know that all our cell phones should be on silent or completely switched off so that we do not disturb the deliberations. The second one, in cases of emergency, we have 2 exits at the back and 2 in front. Unless it is something that is very, very of a high emergency, that we use the front exits. I appeal that let's use the back exits. Then on my left, this side, as you go out of that exit, go down, there are restrooms for both the ladies and the gents. Having said those few remarks, I note the delegates here, and I see that, or I note that there are some have joined us online. I have no doubt, VC, that could have been more than this number, but this lady next to you today, I'm giving her a new name because that may have affected some of us coming here. Her new name from today is Nomvula, coming with the rain, because it was difficult to come to this place. Having said so, let me call upon our Vice Chancellor and Principal, Professor Rushila Nolundi Songa, to welcome all of us. Over to you, Prof.
Thank you very much, Program Director. Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, good afternoon. And welcome to Professor Benedicta Ngechungang's inaugural lecture. Please allow me to acknowledge the Mthatha Rectorate and the faculty leadership. I also want to welcome and acknowledge Professor Nchung and her family, Professor Haira, who's our respondent. Please allow me to welcome Professor Mbokazi, the Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences, and the acting DVCAR, Professor Maselesele, and the DVCIS, Dr. Jaka, and of course our program director, Professor Cishe. A special word of welcome to the High Commissioner of Cameroon to South Africa. As an institution, we are painfully aware, as noted by one educator, that our students graduate into a world that is a split screen. On one half of the screen is a world that the academic community continue to thrive for, a world that is exploding with creativity, innovation, independent and critical thought, a world that embraces the notion that real education should educate us out of self into something finer, a world for which we are expected to equip our graduates with the requisite skill sets. On the other half of the screen is the world characterized by what the Nigerian author Chimamanda Adichie calls the tragedy of a single story, a world of irrationality where facts don't matter, and the truth can be nullified by a single assertion, a world in which discourses and around race, class, gender, and disability are reduced to stereotypes by single stories. This is a world, ladies and gentlemen, in which single stories rob people of their dignity. They make our recognition of our humanity difficult. They trivialize the complexity of dynamism of cultures, especially non-Western cultures. As an institution, we know that we cannot produce students who cannot navigate these two worlds without a good cadre of the professorial. It is for that reason that we as an institution take such an occasion very seriously. As we not only note that this is a very proud moment for every academic, as it reflects one of the pinnacles of academic achievement, we also note that for us, as a university, it is a proud moment where we say the ranks of the cadre of our full professors is swelling. It is a moment where we say that our aspirations of substantially growing our research expertise are becoming even more real by the minute. We have just added additional expertise to our portfolio of those who can profess. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the university leadership and Senate, join me in officially welcoming Professor Nkechungang to the ranks of full professors at Walter Sisulu University. And you are most welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, VC, for that warm welcome. Mine is just to stand here and call the next speaker. Our next on the podium is our Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Affairs and Research, Professor Mashudu Davana Masalesel.
Good afternoon. Madam Vice Chancellor, it is an honor for me to introduce Professor Benedicta Nkechungang. I'm honored to introduce an academic giant. From humble beginnings, she started at the University of Yaoundé in Cameroon, 1985. Getting her BSc. From the same university, she did her BSc honors and also did a doctoral degree. In 2000, she joined South Africa and went to the University of Witwatersrand and did a PhD from 2000 to 2005. She also continued to study and did a master's in public health at the Walter Sisulu University from 2010 to 2014. Professor Benedicta Nkechungang is a full professor of physiology and a dean of the Faculty of Natural Sciences within the University of Walter Sisulu. Professor Nkechungang is also an NRF-rated researcher. Madam Vice Chancellor, as I indicated, that I'm introducing an academic giant. You will agree with me. She is a scholar of the Organization for Women in Science for the Developing World, Professor Nkechungang. She is also a fellow of the International Hypertension Society, deputy president and co-founder of the newly established Childhood Hypertension Consortium of South Africa. She is also a deputy chairperson of the South African National Committee for International Union for Physiological Sciences. She is also a chairperson of the Cardiometabolic Research Niche Area at Walter Sisulu University. She is also a chairperson of the Animal Research Ethics Committee. She also oversees the Career Orientation and International Mentoring Program, which is run by Harness Ideas Association. In terms of publication, she has published extensively in the area of cardiovascular research, covering epidemiology and African medicinal plants. She has served as an associate editor for the journal Frontiers in Public Health, and she is also in the editorial board of two journals. One is Bioinformatics, and another one is Clinical Interventions in Aging. She is a member of several knowledge bodies, including the International Hypertension Society. As an accomplished and passionate scholar, Professor Nkechungang enjoys both national and international recognition in her field of research. Her focus is on the risk for cardiovascular diseases in children of African ancestry, and she has attracted interest and funding from both national and international organizations. Her research findings have been showcased at many scientific fora, including keynote addresses. Lastly, Professor Chungang